Hey yogis, welcome back. Today we are doing a really fun posture called Bird of Paradise. So this time we are going to be on our feet, our hands will be bound, one leg will be extended up into the air and we'll be balancing on the other leg. Really advanced posture, super tricky. So bear with me today guys, and if you don't get it the first day, know that this one takes a little bit of time and practice. Before you even attempt doing this, please make sure that you're super warmed up. You don't want to do this at the beginning of your practice. This is really an end of your practice kind of posture. So do your whole workout, whatever you were going to do today, then spend some time stretching, really opening up both the hips and the hamstrings for a good amount of time before you even come into this. I have hurt myself doing this posture back when I did not take warm-ups very seriously. Got a little tear to my hamstring. I did it over and over again, and I wasn't warmed up, and I wasn't, very advanced in my yoga practice. I really wasn't ready for that, so please take that seriously. I don't want you to hurt yourself. But if you feel like you're ready and you want to give this posture a try, let's go at it. I just really want you to be safe and not sorry. Okay, so if you're warmed up and you are ready to go, let's go ahead and do it. I like to start in downward facing dog. I'm going to do this with my left leg today. So start in this downward facing dog. Begin with lifting that left leg up to the sky. Get that extension. Squeeze that left knee in and step it up between your hands. Pivot the back heel flat. Now we're coming to extended side angle. Typically you would have the hand on the outside of the foot, the left hand on the outside of the left foot. But for this one, for binding, we have to have the left hand on the inside of the left foot. So bring your left hand by the big toe side of the left foot. Back foot is pivoted flat. Bring the weight into that left hand, that left foot, and let's extend the right arm up and overhead. Really get a nice good stretch here. Now what we have to do first is find a bind. So instead of having the hand just by the foot, we have to wrap it underneath. So begin by bringing that left shoulder underneath the left leg. You want to have the shoulder under the knee, not just the tricep, but really the shoulder as best you can. Maybe staying here, seeing if you can hold your weight with just your legs, extending your arms. And if that feels all right, now we're going to catch the bind. So with the arms out to the sides, let's swim them around behind us. Do you notice how I'm pivoting my hands? Right now the palms are down. I pivot it so that the palms are up, and I swim that left arm to my low back. With my left hand on my low back, I have to have the palm up and facing away. Now from here, I can bring that right hand around behind my back and catch the bind. Now because the left arm wraps, the left hand grabs. The wrapper is the grabber. So left hand grabs the right wrist or the fingertips if that's all you got. Now let's step that right foot forward. That can be a little tricky in itself. Once you step that right foot forward, now because of the bind, it's harder to bring the weight into that left leg, which is fine because we're going to be balancing on the right. So start to shift the weight, bringing that weight all into that right foot, coming just onto the toes of the left. Keep your bind, and we're begin again to rise up. So soften that left leg, stay focused and balanced through the right, and let's rise up. Still bound. Keep that left foot soft, that left leg kind of just hanging and flopping, and begin to find strength through that right leg, getting nice and balanced. Trusting all four corners of that right foot to hold you strong. Now if you're new to Bird of Paradise, you don't have very open hamstrings, this is where you will stay, or maybe just lifting the toes a smidge. Hanging out just here. But if you've done this a few times, I'm going to come down and re-grip for a moment. If you've done this a few times, or your hamstrings are quite open, now we're going to begin to straighten that leg. So weight is in the right foot, I rise up, chest is lifted, right leg is strong and balanced. Now I begin to activate that left leg and point the toes towards the ceiling. Keep the left shoulder rolling back and open. Right leg is strong and stable. And breathe. Once you've found that place that says, yep, I'm done, then we begin to slowly lower the left leg back down to the floor. Nice and easy. You don't don't want to thunk it. And then see if you can step that right foot back into that extended side angle once again. And we can return back to downward facing dog. And there you go. That is your bird of paradise. The best thing you can do to be able to get a good bird of paradise is to work on your splits. You really have to have very open hamstrings in order to do this posture, as well as strong legs too. So make sure that you are doing those utkatasana, those lunges, lots of strong strengthening practices for your legs, as well as opening the shoulders and opening up the hips. Okay, so I think that's about it. I hope that this little tutorial helped you guys. Maybe you got a tip or a trick that made it make a little bit more sense. And if you did, maybe give this video a thumbs up, that we can come back, find it again, share it on your social media, because sharing is caring, and I so appreciate that, guys. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Please turn those notifications on. That way you don't miss any videos, any tutorials, any workouts with me. Anyway, that is it today, guys. Have a wonderful day. Take care. Namaste.